Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a new crypto update. The markets are hot, so let's get right into it. We are here at the total crypto market cap. We will speak mainly about crypto right now, where it's going, that this is a trap and you should be very, very careful with your long positions and investments right now, because I'm very sure we're going to correct, and here's why. Now, in the total market cap, we have been speaking about it since a very, very long time. The case is that we are in a bearish move. We broke through this bearish move, but I truly believe that especially here, our reaction and starting to go sideways is a fake out. We faked out of our bearish levels, which normally a correction works like this. We would come down and then correct. Now, since we broke through with a lot of volume through this very bearish area, I truly believe this is a so-called fake out, something that is like a false signal for people to think, okay, now we're going to go through the roof, Bitcoin is going to make new all-time highs. I am still bearish on especially Bitcoin. I'm still bearish on the market. I'm still bearish on the key levels. So I truly believe that even though we had a Bitcoin sell open, as you guys can see over here, we hit stop loss, unfortunately, but we profited a lot from Ondo, which and Link, two trades that we had open from our last crypto update. I will put the last crypto update below for you to check it out if you want to. Now, Bitcoin again, we hit stop loss here, BTC USDT. Which obviously is very unfortunate, but it is what it is. We always trade with the right risk management. I was selling over here. Now, very interesting is going to be this all-time high that we had at 109,000 and 28.5 or 285 US dollars, this zone over here. Now, my two scenarios are either if we break through this and we come and retest it, then most likely we're going to go right to the 127,000 US dollars, which has been our target since many years. In every update I speak about this, guys. Okay, so hopefully still finally going into this direction, but the market doesn't care about our hopes, our emotions, so we're going to stay serious, right? So our targets are clear. We said it's going to happen. But to be honest, I don't think it's going to happen now. I'm still a little bit bearish because especially this fake out over here, this move out of our selling area, which is this blue box over here, and our bullish sequence, the red one that hits C target here, should have indicated a sell back to C target, which would sit here at 73,000 or even furthermore to 62,000, which are our two target levels for BTC. Now, let's see how Bitcoin reacts here. Again, two scenarios from now is number one, this one hit target, because if we break it, then very most likely, right, we're going to go to the 127. If we not break it, if we start to become bearish over here sideways, okay, then we want to really go down and hit our C target here at 72,000 US dollars per BTC. Why? Because the market follows mathematics, the market follows waves, especially a three-way Elliott wave count, and that's what we trade, or wave count. Now, again, for me, it doesn't matter, guys, what the market is doing, because I'm exposed with enough investments. I still hold my Bitcoins. As you guys know, we didn't sell a lot in this correction. We sold XRP at the top, we made a lot of money. We sold some meme coins, made a lot of money. We took profits and made a lot of money. We had good trades and made a lot of money, but still right now I'm still a little bit bearish over here. Reason for that being is that the Dixie, the dollar index, is going up again. It's coming out, the tariffs look better, Trump is doing new deals, Great Britain got exempted or has a trade deal with Great Britain. So as you can see over here, the Dixie dollar is, or the dollar index, which represents the strength of the dollar, is coming up. We had this whole push over here, which normally indicates crypto up, and which normally the sentence is, or the rule is, that if Dixie goes up, the dollar index or the dollar strength, then crypto goes down, right? We haven't seen that in the past. We had like a little bit of a relief rally, which was not actually powered by retail traders, but by exchange volume and ETFs. So this whole run you're seeing in cryptos and also in alts right now, like Ondo, where we still have an open position, which is very much in profit, and we already took profits. Currently, we are sitting at 31% profit. We already took profits after 20%, a little bit, 50% is still running. Same thing goes for our Chainlink trade. As you can see over here, our entry in Chainlink was over here. We hit C target, so we already hit our profit targets. Our main bags that we bought, especially in all of these coins, if it's AVAX, if it's Ethereum, HBAR, Injective, Jupe, Casper, Link, Near, Popcat, Rand, all of these kind of coins, right? We are holding these ones still. We had very good entries, and we are very happy for that. I mean, Popcat had an amazing run from the bottom to now. I mean, obviously you're not going to perfectly time it, but let's say you would have entered somewhere over here, 260%. That's amazing, right? So let's go speak more about indications of the market, how it's looking. So if we go back into crypto, we have our Bitcoin dominance, which is dropping, right? Bitcoin dominance is dropping. As you can see over here, that means more money is going into other cryptocurrencies besides BTC, which obviously is what we're seeing with altcoins. Ethereum is pumping all of these ones, right? So we still have to see what's going to happen over here. Again, I'm still bearish overall, especially summertime is approaching. We have May, June, July, August. September is normally known as very slow month, especially July and August. So leading into these summer months, I truly believe we're going to correct heavy. I truly believe we're not going to hold these levels. I don't think we're going to have a new all-time high in BTC. But even if we have it, we're still in exposure. We still have our portfolios, we still have our open positions, we still have our bullish and bearish trades. So we always make money. It doesn't matter what happens, right? We might lose trades, we make money investments. And if we trade, we make money in trades and we lose in investment, right? Or in close positions. The Ethereum dominance is dropping insanely strong, right? We are lower. 2019 was the last time, which basically indicates that Ethereum is not getting a lot of attention, but it started to get some attention again. So there's a lot of potential for Ethereum, guys. Don't sleep on this, because for Ethereum to really come back in this dominance, wow, there's a lot to come. Okay, keep an eye on Ethereum. Don't short it yet. Be careful. Okay, USDT dominance is obviously dropping, which again, we indicated a higher high, right? It came pretty high over here, as you can see. Would have liked to see it in the bearish correction level, which is probably gonna start now, because now we are in the bullish correction level for the USDT dominance, which means, again, understand this, guys, if USDT dominance is dropping, it means USDT is going into the market, into coins, therefore coins are pumping. If USDT dominance goes high, right, rather than what most people would understand, if it goes high, it's not positive, it's negative, because liquidity is going out of the market. So I still truly believe we have a lot of potential to hit these bearish targets. We have bearish sequences open everywhere. Okay, now the bearish sequence here in BTC to go back was broken. It is still valid because we did not create a new high. If we break this high, then I'm pretty bullish, but until we don't break this high, and as you can see, we're already starting to have internal sequences which are bearish. For example, this one over here, right? This is already the top, and we came back and we are correcting, right? From there we are correcting again. So we are creating bearish sequences. But again, we lost the trade position on BTC. We are making money with Chainlink, or made already money, positions closed. We made money with Ondo, or are making money with Ondo, and with the rest of our exposures, right? Now, if we speak about Ethereum, obviously, which we need to do, because we just saw how low the Ethereum dominance is, there's a lot of potential. Ethereum started to react a little bit bearish over here, which is the bearish correction level. So as you can see, we have this very sequence over here. Okay, so I'll show you this black sequence over here, right? This is a bearish sequence, was finished, over corrected, very, very low, right? We came to $1,400 per Ethereum, started to create the bullish, overextended, and then from this black sequence, we have a whole correction level, which is the 50% up to 0.67 Fibonacci level, which is bearish, and we are reacting here. As you can see, it perfectly reacted here on the bearish key levels. It slightly touched it, slightly touched it, and is starting to become bearish right now, and that's what we're foreseeing. As long as we don't break these levels, we are bearish, guys. So again, be careful. You know, I'm not saying that we are bearish or bullish. I'm saying I am still bearish, long term always bullish, but you should be very careful. Same goes for Solana. Solana came out of its buying zone, reacted beautifully with a bullish sequence, starting to correct slowly to BNB. Very good correction or reaction. We entered with a bigger BNB exposure here. We're currently up 15%, which is nice to see. And then all the other altcoins are pumping very, very well. Now, if we speak about altcoins, right, and the market in general, let's talk about the sentiment. We are still seeing some of the on-chain wallets that we are tracking. Here is one. This guy is holding BTC, and congratulations to him. He has $1 million in profit so far. He's still shorting XRP Sui, so he's long and short, right? Sentiment kind of did not really change. Maybe some more buy positions, but overall the smart money is pretty much shorting the shit out of the market. Sorry for my English, but you see it over here. He is a $30 million wallet that we track. He's shorting basically everything. Okay. And now something that I want to speak to you guys, even though that is happening, we are seeing some good volume coming into the altcoin space, right? Now we are trading meme coins too. SPX 6,900, something I've been talking about a very long time, is currently up 125%. We already took some profits off the table. Then we have Candle. I just shouted Candle a couple of days ago, got it shilled by a good friend of mine. Shout outs to Maxi. Thank you for explaining me this project, because it was at 5 million market cap when I joined in. Right now we are up 47%, 100 in the max, which is doubling our money. I didn't take profit yet, so I'm very low invested, $500. Still not gambling too high on meme coins, obviously, but I want to speak with you about especially this. Here on Nansen we can track smart money, right? Smart money is currently putting a lot of money in Link and a lot of money into Ondo. And these are two of the coins I've been speaking about a lot, guys. A lot, right? So I want to show you guys something, and that is that here, okay, here in the value channel, let me move it over. Okay, here in the value channel, I have been posting a lot. And if you want, the link is below. Join that. It's completely for free. Here, I just give you all of my videos, all of my vlogs, my updates, my shills, everything is in here. But I've made a video here, which is the change. This changes everything, which is a YouTube video about real world assets and two of the most important coins of the future, which is Ondo and Chainlink, right? We have been talking about them also in our last updates. They have performed the utterly most best in the last couple of weeks. You see, Link has 2.4 million inflow last 24 hours, 9 million last 7 days, 14 million last 30 days. Then we have Ondo. Ondo has 2.1 million last 24 hours, 9.257 and 13 million, right? So two of the best performing coins here on the main page are being very interesting. These are the top tokens, and that's what smart money is trading. Okay, that's what they are trading. So we are doing very well in predictions in that sense. And then over here, guys, okay, over here we have the last 7 days performance. Okay, so as you can see, last 7 days we performed very well here in Dog with Fat. This coin I don't actually know. SPX, guys, top 4, right, with 56% last 7 days. We are in it. Pepe, we hold a little bit. Dog with Fat, we still have a little bit of exposure, not too much, but it's looking very good. Also, obviously, we are seeing good trends again in NFTs, which I don't talk a lot about, but I'm still a holder of Mutant Ape. I'm still a holder of little pudgies, but the little pudgy penguins, where are they? The little ones over here, they're at 3,300. That is pretty good, right? Then we have a Mutant. So we have some NFTs and they're coming up again. We bought them very cheap. We bought them very cheap. So yeah, they're doing very well. So very happy, obviously, to see that the market is coming up again. But you should be very careful. Now, also when it comes to news, right? Trump is doing some good news, some good moves, I mean, right? He's connecting with leaders. He flew to Saudi Arabia. He's talking about wars, trying to settle them, right? Crypto, I'm a big Trump says, I'm a big crypto fan. Trump doesn't know if Putin will show up for talks on Ukraine. So he's trying to solve global problems, and that's very good for the market, right? Because if there's certainty, that's good. If there's uncertainty, it's not good. Okay, so you see Trump secures historic 1.2 trillion economic commitment in Qatar fact sheet, right? So Trump is getting money, is fixing the problems in the world, right? He is easing the tariffs, therefore the dollar is becoming stronger, as we have been seeing, right? And that's obviously beautiful. Now, going back into the last minutes here of this video, guys, to really keep this simple, short, and tell you what to do. Okay, now to make this very easy, I wouldn't see and I wouldn't look right now for any new investments. I love Chainlink and Ondo, and if you want, I will put the link below. Check it out. Why? I truly believe that the next biggest hype and trend is going to be real world assets. JP Morgan is already working hard with Ondo together and Chainlink for real world assets. So these are two coins, regardless of the price in the market, I will continue to invest and trade. Now, Bitcoin, I'm still bearish over the summer times. We might have a little bit of an up run yet, but be very careful. If you don't have any bags and you have missed it, then you should have, maybe, because many people told me, oh shit, Miguel, I missed this move. This move came out of nowhere. To be quite honest, you should always have exposure in the market. We don't have, and I've been explaining this so many times, guys, and I will explain it here again. People think we are still in crypto like this. Okay, they think that this is still crypto. So what they are trying to do, right, is they try to at the end of the day, they try to they try to buy low and then sell high, and then wait for a couple of months or 1 or 2 years, and then the bear market is over, and then the bull market, and they buy and they sell again, and then they buy again and then they sell again. Now this time, right, what the market was basically doing, we had this cringe bull run, right, something like this, and we were somewhere over here, right? And people was thinking, okay, we're gonna go lower, and then when we are lower, I'm gonna enter again, and then I'm gonna go into the next bull run. But no, markets are not like that anymore. Markets will continue to be like something like this, right? And there will be more, and they are more institutionalized. And you need to kind of compare it to gold, right? Where there is 20-30% ups and then corrections, and then 20-30% ups and correction, right? Because if I would go into gold right now with you guys, okay, let me go into gold and see how the market moves. Obviously, all in all, gold is a positive, net positive asset, and is constantly growing, especially over the last couple of years, right? But what you see in between is more of these corrections, right? More of corrections, and price goes up 10% and comes back down, and goes up, like for example here, right? We came back down 6%, right? And then we did from the lowest point to the highest point, we did 18%, and then we started to correct again, right? And now we are again 10% in minus, right? 10%, here you go, right? And then again, we will probably have what, a 10%, 11%, 15%, 5% up again, something like this, right? That's how the markets move. And the same goes for crypto right now. It's the same thing in blue or in black in that sense, right? So it's the same thing, guys. It's a very much same thing. You need to wait for these pullbacks. You're going to have these 20-30% pushes, and then you're going to have a correction again. It's not just straight up or straight down as it was before. You need more trading skills nowadays. So if trading is something you want to learn, shoot me a message on Instagram. I lead the largest trading community in Europe. If you want to receive trade ideas for both Forex and crypto with high accuracy and money back guarantee, if the trades are not profitable in 6 months, right, of you joining, then you get your money back double, right? And if you want just free value, then join the free channels. Don't pay anything. No worries. It's okay. I understand. There's a lot of people like me out there in the crypto space trying to close you for channels and signals and education, and it's always shit. So I understand, but you will also understand that I'm very different. And with that being said, guys, see you in the next one. Have fun. Careful with the risk, right? Check out my socials. I'm very transparent. Everything can be requested if it's my trading portfolios or all of my trading records, right? We are very open with that. And with that being said, guys, see you in either 15-min free, 15-min premium, where you receive good and high quality signals with money back guarantee, or in my trading community, where you will learn exactly the system that I trade on. And yeah, if you just want free value, then just like and follow, and let's get it. See you.